Okay, while I'm on vacation, I wanted to refresh my memory a little bit on things that are preventing me from losing weight. I've been having some difficulty lately. I'm trying to get this light out of the way. Let me see. Sorry, I should have done this before I started my video. Sorry about that. Maybe I closed the blinds. 1 minute. Yeah, that's a little bit better. And now my clocks are gonna go off. I apologize. And now my phone. I'll be right back. And then it was a robocall. Wasn't even worth my effort to get up. And if you notice my clocks, they all have different times. I'm superstitious. I don't think clocks should have all the same times. You have to have just one dedicated clock that tells you the correct time. So my family knows which clock to look at for the correct time. But anyway, there's a lot of mistakes that we make when we're trying to lose weight. And a lot of these things kind of play into the fact that it's preventing us from losing weight. I am finally back on track. I've struggled since last September 1st. September 1st of 2018, I had reached my 77-pound loss. I got my 75-pound charm. I was riding high. I was like thinking that I was unstoppable, that nothing was going to touch me. And I struggled. I struggled for the next 9 months and went up and down in my weight. I gained, at my highest, I had gained 15 pounds back. I've lost 6 of them so far. I'm still 9 pounds from my 77-pound goal that I've set for myself to get back to. But I wanted to refresh my memory a little bit, so I was going through some of my past journals to kind of give myself some encouragement. And one of the things I found out were these different ways that I can keep myself from falling back into that pattern, because I want to continue to have a weight loss. The first thing that you need to do is not to do extreme dieting. I started off the month of June extreme dieting, and it didn't work. I just finally decided I'm going to set extreme dieting would be like 1,200 calories or less. I figured out for me to lose, according to the calculations in that, if I had 1,500 calories a week, I could lose 1.5 pounds. If I have 1,500 calories, I'm probably going to get about a pound. I'm very happy with a pound. Everybody gets sick of hearing it, but a pound a week for 52 weeks is 52 pounds. And so I can live with that. 1,500 is like a reasonable goal. I went out last night for my anniversary. I went to the Olive Garden. I planned accordingly. I spent 1,590 calories, which was 90 over what I wanted to do, but it was a special occasion. It was my 48th wedding anniversary. I had no guilt. I enjoyed every bite of my meal, and I planned for it ahead. I had some carryover points from the previous days. I had weeklies that I could still use, and I had 0 points for breakfast. So I planned for the day, planned for the celebration, and I enjoyed every single bit of it. Number 2 is swearing off any treats or foods. You have to learn how to do this as a lifestyle. I always, in the past, would stick to this diet, because that's what I would call it, as a diet, the way I was doing it. Monday through Friday, and then on Saturdays and Sundays eat whatever I wanted, and then I would be playing catch up the rest of the week. I recently started incorporating a treat during the week, and I don't call it a cheat, I call it a treat. The one week I had a little small sliver of banana cream pie. I felt no guilt, and that week I lost 3 pounds. So it just proved to myself that I can eat what I want when I want, as long as I eat it within reason. I'm on vacation now, and I do plan on having ice cream, and I'm just going to figure it into my points for the day. Number 3 is eating too much sugar or processed foods. I really pride myself on the fact that I'm really getting away from processed foods. I still eat some. I'm like the crackers, the baked crackers. What else do I have? Like the pretzel thins. It's really, for me, very difficult to completely eliminate it from my diet. But I've gotten rid of at least 95% of what I used to eat out of my diet of processed foods. And I eat a lot more healthy foods like vegetables and fruits right from the ground, and healthy grains for my breads and things like that. Number 4 is not keeping track. I have tried in the past just to wing it, as they say, and just think this is good enough. I don't have to worrying about counting calories or counting points and that. I kind of know. I don't need to measure. I kind of know. I gained 15 pounds with that theory. That theory doesn't work for me. Number 5 is not planning ahead. I do try to each day plan out what I'm going to have for the day. I know there's a lot of people that plan out for their whole week, a menu plan, and they go shopping accordingly. I just don't do that. I just can't do that. I plan for the day. That's not to say that when I grocery shop, I don't figure for the week, well, I'm going to have chicken or pork chops or spaghetti or whatever. I buy all of the things I'm going to have. I just haven't planned out what particular day I'm going to have it. And we have to remember that you can never have too much protein. You really technically can have too much protein, but if you really think about it, do you really get enough protein in your life? And protein stays with you so much longer and makes your body work that much harder to get the food processing through your body. And so you really should, I try to have at least a protein at each meal. And that's my goal, is to have a protein of some sort at each meal. Trying to just keep this journey to yourself. Don't let people, like you say, I'm not going to let anybody know I'm on a diet, because then people are going to be all iffy and, like all around me. All my family and all my friends know that I'm on Weight Watchers. And they're in amazement when I eat stuff, and they go, you can have that on your diet? And I go, yes. If you have it within portion control, you can have whatever you want within portion control. And I try to stress to them, don't try to adapt a menu towards me. You serve something, I can figure it into my points. Don't make a special meal just for me. Because if you're going to have somebody make something special for you, you're less likely to get invited, because they're going to think, well, I'm not going to invite Sandy because she's on Weight Watchers and she can only eat this and she can only eat that. And I'm not going to make 2 separate meals. No, you don't. You eat what they're serving, and you just figure it into your portion control. Also, you have to remember you have to eat enough. Don't think, well, I'm not going to eat and then I'll lose weight. I know you see, like on Survivor, when they're there for 39 days and they've lost like 40 or 50 pounds. That is not the way to lose weight. You want to eat, because the more you eat healthy foods, the more your body's going to work to eliminate them out of your body, if you know what I mean, and just process everything quicker and help you with your weight loss. And it really does make a difference. A lot of times you just need that one cheat day. That doesn't mean that every day is a cheat day, and that doesn't mean that every week you have a cheat day. But like in a month, you could probably have at least 2, maybe 3 cheat days. And a cheat day to me is like, go have that banana split. Go have that chocolate malt. Figure it into your points. If you go over your points that day, you've gone over your points for that day. But you know what? You haven't deprived yourself. You've really enjoyed it. And then I think it'll make you more conscious in the future to say, well, you know what? I had that banana split last week. That was a lot of points. I'm going to make some better choices today. Because you know what? I really enjoyed that banana split. And I want next month to go have another banana split. And I want to prove to myself that I can have that kind of stuff and really enjoy it and still stay on this program and be happy with this program. Because as much as I complain about the cost of the program, I've saved that much money in a month on the amount of money I spent at fast food restaurants, because my membership for Weight Watchers is $56 a month. When I would go to, if you go to Burger King or McDonald's or anything like that, you can't get away without less than a $10 meal. I know they have a $1 menu, but how many people just get one thing on the $1 menu? I'm speaking for myself. If I'm going to go to McDonald's, I'm going to get a Big Mac with the fries and a Coke, and I'll probably get a pie. That was my old me. Now I'm a little bit better. I might just have a hamburger, but I still have fast food, but I don't spend as much as I did on fast food. Jim and I used to, before he started working afternoons, we would spend probably easily $75 to $100 a week on carryout. Easily. Because we never cooked. Although we both are cook. Jim was a cook in the Army. Jim was going to be a cook professionally, but it just turned out that he didn't do that. But so we know how to cook. It's just that we were lazy and we didn't want to cook. Also, not drinking enough water. I drink a lot of water. I probably drink 96 ounces of water in a day. I like how it makes me feel. My skin feels so much better. I sleep so much better. I do go to the bathroom a lot, but every time I go to the bathroom, I'm thinking I'm losing weight. Probably not, but in my mind, I think I'm losing weight. Also, not eating enough vegetables. I absolutely love vegetables. I don't know why I don't eat more vegetables. I don't think there's too many vegetables out there that I don't like. but for some reason I never plan on putting them into a meal, and I don't understand why I do that. And I keep saying that. I've been on this plan now for 2.5 years, and I keep saying I'm going to eat more vegetables, but then I don't. And eating diet foods. I don't like eating a diet food. I just don't. It doesn't taste as good as a real food. And you can eat real food. Why would you want to go out of your way to eat diet food? It's just not going to work. It's just not. But I'm going to remember all of these things while I'm on vacation. I'm going to enjoy my vacation. I am going to have a cheat day one day because I am going to have ice cream. But I'm not going to have any guilt. And my goal is to, when I come back from my vacation at the end of July, is to have a loss. And I really do think I will have a loss because I packed accordingly for my trip. And I think I'm going to be doing well. So anyway, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, leave a comment, hit the like button, and share it if you think somebody might be interested.